Alright guys, so it's been a long ass time since I've recorded something. This is the physical God Goku analysis and overview, the same thing I did for STR Super 17 and I think the LR Blue Fusion EZA. And I think this is one of my favorite formats that I do. Like, I like doing the showcases and like the analysis of the banners and something, but I kinda prefer this. Anyway, it's a bit late. I'm recording this on March 24th, so it's a bit late, but it is what it is. I'm actually moving at the moment, so I've been my days have been very full of other stuff, not Dokkan related, and I don't have like a very good connection at the moment, so it's a little bit hard to record. Anyway, so God Goku is the Saiyan Day Dokkan Fest, and I pulled him with like 300 stones, and then I did like 4 days of trying him and use him against literally every single boss in the game. Against Red Zone Broly, Omega Shagon, Metal Cooler Core, Cell Max, the Gammas, and Full Power Frieza, Final Form Cooler. I used him against everyone, 55%. Then after a couple of days, I pulled one dupe, so at the moment my God Goku is 69%. The second I pulled the dupe, I did all the other stage again. So I link leveled him. It's not link level 10 at the moment, but it's like link level 6, 7. So I use him a lot. Even if it's a bit late, I prefer like this because I've actually used the unit enough to understand what the unit does. So I'm happy with this. And let's start with the leader skill. So pure Saiyans or hybrid Saiyans for 170, and then 30% is for power of wishes or exploding rage. Now, this 2 years ago would have been, without a doubt, the best leader skill in the game. At the moment it's not, because hybrid Saiyan is in a really bad spot at the moment. We have some decent units, some good units, like LR Ultimate Gohan, despite everything that people say, is still a borderline top 15 units in the game or something. Tech Ultimate Gohan is still really good. Int Fan is solid. You can find like decent options if you really like search, but with pure Saiyan as the first leader skill, his leader skill is basically pure Saiyans, and then you're using either physical or tech ultimate Gohan. Basically, no other hybrid Saiyans in it. And power of wishes is a category that at the moment doesn't have a real leader on global. It's the physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta leader skill. And it's a decent category, but I don't like this thing that Global does. It did it with Earth-Bed Fighters or Warriors Raised on Earth, in which we have the leader skill but not the leader. I don't like this. I really don't like this. And then Exploding Rage has got a really good buff, but the leader is Physical Kid Goku, so if you don't have him, you cannot run the team. And it's a decent category now. So the passive skill, method chosen by Goku, gives him the entrance animation, beautiful, it's the God Ritual of course, and 100% attack when performing a super attack. This is important to know, when performing a super attack, and randomly changes key spears of a certain type, physical excluded, to physical key spears for 6 turns from start of turn. So turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 you change all. But the condition is when there are 6 or more super class allies on the team. So you can do 1 villain on your team. You can have double God Goku and then you put like Int Broly or LR Tech Broly when he is the 8 or something. Only 1. Then at the start of turn he gets 2 key 150% attack and defense, which is good because he has a good link set. Then he gives himself 2 ki, so it's basically every single time supering. But even then, it's not really important because he needs orbs, so he's going to super attack anyway. But it's still good to have it. Then he gets 50% attack and defense when attacking, which is solid. We have seen this pretty much in every single Dokkan Fest or LR or something, in which we have start of turn attack and defense and then multiplicative buff when attacking. And then he gets a medium chance to dodge. All of this, like the attack and defense when attacking, and the medium chance to dodge, this is all start of turn, so it's a decent unit already. Then we get the buff with the orbs, which are really important. He gets 50% attack and defense, which should be start of turn, and chance of evading enemies attack 30% with 3 or more key spears obtained. So if you get 3 key spears, from what I understand, it should be the start of turn buff gets bumped to 200%, and then he has 60% chance to dodge. So with only 3 key spears, which is really not difficult at all, he's a good unit. Like 60% chance to dodge and 200%, 50% when attacking, solid unit already. But then, this is probably the most busted line in the game of like one passive skill. He launches a guaranteed additional super attack and he has guard with 6 key spears. So the difference between God Goku with 5 and 6 key spears is like tremendous. Like 5 is a good unit, 6 is the best QR in the game, basically. And then he gets 50% attack starting from the turn in which the character performs the 4th super attack in battle. I be honest, that's fodder. Like this doesn't matter, because God Goku is not doing insane damage when you lose this. Like when this is off, his damage goes way down, like literally way down. On the turn when you have both, so on the turn when you have this and you have this, you're doing damage. But other than that, this guy is not like Final Form Cooler. He's not doing that much damage. His super attack effect, he stacks attack and defense and causes immense damage to enemies. So until now, he is already like borderline the best you are in the game. I will not do almost any change at all. Like he's already insane. Like if I have to nitpick and be like, okay, I'm doing an analysis, so positives and negatives. If I was to change something, I will do this, like this will be permanent. The randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, excluding physical to physical. This will be permanent. This will be like here in this side of Goku's passive. And then from his intro, I will give him classic rainbow orb changing. So for the first 6 turns, he does double orb changing. He creates rainbows and he creates physicals. And then when the intro wears off, he only creates physicals. That's the only thing I will do. Because if you don't get 6 orbs, it's a problem. Like yeah, 60% chance to dodge is good, but it's not best TUR good. That's the point. It's a massive drop off from guard, guaranteed additional, which gives him another stack of defense, from 60% chance to dodge, and that's it. Because it's raw defense, on the first couple of turns, it's low. So you need the guard and the guaranteed additional super. The link set is Super Saiyan, Shocking Speed, Warrior Gods, Godly Power, Over in a Flash, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle. I'm really bummed he doesn't have Saiyan lineage, like all the others got Goku. I will change either Warrior Gods or Godly Power, like who cares. Take one of these out and give him Saiyan lineage. That's it. That's the only complaint I have with this link set. And then the active skill, Saiyan who absorbs the power of God, can be activated starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle if the character performs 4 or more super attacks in battle. It's a decent condition because he has a guaranteed additional, so you can easily do 2 super attacks turn 1, 2 super attacks turn 3, and you have it on turn 7, which is not the craziest, but even if you do 1 additional super from the hidden potential system on the first 2 turns, you have it on turn 5. And the thing is, it's not like he needs the active skill to be good. He's stacking in base form, so you want to stack as much as possible for the active skill to hit harder, because the active skill causes ultimate damage, guaranteed crits, and then transforms. So the more you stack attack with this, the more powerful this is going to be. So you really want to stack and maybe even not use the active skill the second you have it. Then you transform in Super Saiyan Goku, and by the way, the artwork for the SSR God Goku is amazing. The PHY and the Super Saiyan Goku are trash. Dog shit completely. So the passive skill for Super Saiyan Goku is the power within Goku, which gives him guaranteed crits for 3 turns from start of turn and super effective against all types starting from the 4th turn, which is something you're not going to see. Like you use this guy like a finisher. It's not going to last 4 turns because you want to stack if you have other 4 turns in the battle. He gets 2 159% attack and defense at the start of turn, 100% when attacking. And this is comical. I've seen discussion over discussion on this. And he has 70% chance to dodge before attacking. Only before attacking. And then an additional which is a 50% chance to be a super. The kit is really basic for Super Saiyan Goku. Now, in my opinion, with the dodge, it's a solid ability. Better have it than not have it. The problem is, he gets most of his defense when he attacks. Because other than this, he gets 30% attack and defense for 1 turn and medium chance of stunning the enemy. This is complete, utterly dog shit. Like, this completely pointless, stupid ability, because you transform minimum turn 5 and you don't even want to because you want to stack more, so the stun is completely pointless. I hate it. Like, the stun is completely pointless at this point. But the thing with the dodge is the thing I personally don't like. Now, he gets the dodge before attacking, but then he gets raw defense after he attacks. So the problem is, you can take damage from normals before attacking. After you attack, you can tank normals, but you die from a super, which you would have dodged if it was before attacking, but he would take damage from normals. So that's the problem. Like, you can get caught in both situations, before and after attacking, because he doesn't have enough defense before, and then he has enough defense from normals after he attacks, but if he gets supered, you have 0% chance to live. So that's my problem with it. It's just, it's fake. Like, he has dodge, but normals would hurt him, so a super attack would be completely dead if he gets touched. After he supers, maybe he can tank normals, probably he's going to tank normals, but again, if a super connects, you're dead, and you're getting this, while you can have this if you just don't transform. You can have guard and 60% chance to dodge, but you can dodge even in soft too. You can dodge after you attack. So that's, I really don't like Super Saiyan Goku. I like the attack, like you get this, which does a lot of damage. Even 55% God Goku was doing a lot of damage with this, so that's cool. But I'm going to use this personally, and I've used this personally as like, okay, the enemy has the last health bar, I don't want to risk it, I use it and I win. Like, that's it. Or maybe the enemy has 2 health bars and I know God Goku has stacked enough, I use it, the enemy has half health bar, I put him in slot 1, I hope he doesn't get killed, and then the second Goku attacks, I win. That's how I used this. Not like, okay, I arrived at the first turn on Omega Shenron and I use it. I don't see the point. The Link set is Golden Warrior, Experienced Fighter, Super Saiyan, Shocking Speed, Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, First Battle. And Golden Warriors, which I signed, and Experienced Fighters and Kamehameha gets new links instead of Warrior God, Godly Power, and Over in a Flash. I would say Link set gets worse because Over in a Flash with the Blue Fusions and Blue Kaioken Goku now is a good link, and ATA is Blue Gogeta, PHY 1. The categories, these are a lot. Like, the man is in a lot of categories. Pure Saiyan, Goku Family, Super Saiyan, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Transformation Boost, Kamehameha, Realm of Gods, Power of Wishes, Miraculous Awakening, Bond of Parent and Child, Bond of Friendship, Movie Heroes, Shadow School, Warriors Race on Earth. I refuse to call it. It was First Band Fighters. I hate it. Legendary Existence, Exploding Rage, Accelerated Battle, and Battle of Fate. So it's in a lot of categories, which means Infinite Dragon Ball History Missions, Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road. It's going to be in a lot of teams, a lot of categories, 200%. He's very good. Now this was just, I read it the kit and I give my opinion on it. But while reading and while not giving like complete expensive like opinions on it. Now what I really think about the unit. I think it's very good. Again, I think it's the best PHY in the game, probably. Because my 55% Gamma 1, I've got a lot of use out of Gamma 1. I visited him a lot, he's very good, absolutely. But I see him more like an upgraded STR Piccolo. It's like I use him pretty much for the support and the Link set because he has Shocking Speed with LR Ultimate Gohan and Cold Judgment with the Tech 1. That's the way I use personally Gamma 1. It's like a floating support unit. Like turn 1, turn 3, I put him in slot 1 and he can tank. As he tanks, he builds up. Then after my LR Ultimate Gohan starts to build up, my Tech Ultimate Gohan starts to build up, the Orange Piccolo too. Then I switch the rotation and Gamma 1 is pretty much a floating support unit. Again, how I used him. While God Goku have been on rotation doing solid attack stats, creating orbs, doing damage, and generally being a strong unit by himself. Like he does more damage than Gamma 1. He can defend better than Gamma 1 with a better link set with more units, and you have the active skill, which Gammas don't have active skill. Neither Gamma 1 or 2 don't have active skill. So I think God Goku is better. I visited him more and it's just, I feel he's more dominant in the fight because yes, you can see Gamma 1 being amazing, but personally he's not being like the complete god I've seen people say, because I've seen him take a lot of damage from Broly in the red zone, and even Metal Cooler or the Gamma's red zone have done a lot of damage to Gamma 1. And for a unit that is not doing impressive attack stats, it's not enough. Like you need more defense, in my opinion. Gamma 1 is good, but maybe with 1 Duke or 2, maybe with some support, not like 55% is not being like the god. That's it. While God Goku, even 55%, like he dodges super attacks and he double supers and he's guarding and he creates orbs. It's just, and you have the active skill. It's just, God Goku, I think it's in a different level from the Gamma and Kid Goku. And again, the only thing besides the orb changing here, if I really wanted to be like greedy and wanted to make like the perfect unit, like making him undisputedly like complete god. Bump this to 7 turns. So you give him 7 turns of this. Again, rainbow orb changing here in the intro, and the physical orb changing is permanent. And then you bump this to hide, and you drop this to 20. So you get a 70% chance to dodge with 3 kicks here. Then it's over. Like if the 60 was 70% and the physical orb changing was permanent, it would be literally perfect. And I know it's a lot, but if you add defense on this, so attack and defense 50%, this will be literally my favorite unit in the game. Like again, and Saiyan lineage as a link. I know I'm starting to say a lot of things, but you have to add all of this. Like leader skill is good. Then you get the rainbow orb changing in the intro, orb changing normal in the passive, 70% chance dodge instead of 60. You give him defense here and you give him Saiyan lineage, and it's over. Even now it's like amazing, but they could have done, I will say, something more for the key, because the orbs. Sometimes I've been caught because it can be a problem of the team building I used, because in the first time I used his team, it was Double God Goku and AGL UI Goku, LR Ultimate Gohan. I think there was like Int Broly and Tech Carnival Goku and Physical Bardock. That's mostly the team I used. When I was against movie bosses, Tech God Goku, and pretty much some rare appearance of AGL are gone. The problem was orbs sometimes can be a problem because AGL are gone. He wants to super attack, he wants to build up. Tech Carnival Goku, he wants to super attack, he wants to take hits. LR Ultimate gone, he wants to super attack. It's just, you cannot build up every single unit. If you have the enemy with a sliver of health, or maybe you have to put someone in slot 1 instead of slot 2, it's not always consistent. And with all the damage characters do, it can be really tough. Like I've had sometimes like, okay, I have 5 orbs for the character in the first slot. If I take the orbs, the second one in the second slot can get 6 orbs. But then AGLR gone was in the first slot and he kills the enemy. Or I can take 6 orbs for God Goku in slot 1, and it was like 6 physical orbs. But then LR Ultimate Gon in slot 2 can take only 3. So I will put Gon in slot 1 to get the additional and then build up. But then God Goku cannot take orbs. So it's a situations like that. Or maybe you want to build up the Tech Carnival Goku, but you cannot because maybe all the attacks are in the third slot. You float him, but then you cannot get to revive. It's just the team and the characters at the moment requires too much. And God Goku stopping creating orbs, it's a problem because I despise characters that wants this, like, okay, gets number of key spheres for this ability and then gets another number of key spheres for this ability, but then they don't create orbs. Like, yeah, 6 turns. It's not guaranteed I will take 6 orbs every single turn from these 6. Sometimes happened because he creates the physical one and maybe it's like 3 AGL orbs at the end of the field and I cannot take orbs. And 1 turn out of the 6 is gone and he didn't help me. And after the 6 turns end, it's completely RNG. You can manage orbs, sure, but it's not 100% guaranteed. And I'm not saying it should be, but if you want orbs, you have to create it. Like the GT Dokkan Fest, the physical Goku and the Ink Vegeta. I don't like Goku, I despise Goku, and I liked Vegeta on release, but I cannot deny that they want orbs. Cool, they create it, so it's not a problem. The physical Kid Goku, the Path to Power Kid Goku, He wants orbs? Yes, he created. Rainbow orb changing. Easy. Thank God Goku. He wants orbs, he rainbow orb changes. It's very easy. So if this guy just created the physical orbs always, and then he rainbow orb changes from his intro, for the first 6 turns it will be almost guaranteed to take the 6 orbs. And then it will be a little bit more difficult, but still possible. But I've had some difficulty getting the 6 orbs past turn 6. And you can say, yeah, run physical Kid Goku. I don't have him. I'm planning to buy him with coins, but I have to wait when he returns. So you don't... I think the argument is good in the sense of physical God Goku is amazing. Physical path to power Kid Goku is amazing. You want to run him, so it's not like run in the Android 16. Yes, but you don't have every unit in the game. And even further than that, I cannot say run X unit because then Y is better, so that means Y is good as a whole. Like, no. If I have to run physical Kid Goku to make God Goku looks better, it doesn't mean God Goku is like it's not him creating the orb. I'm helping him with some other unit. It's not his like merit to create the orbs. I don't know if I really explained what I mean. So what I think again is the best QR in the game, and it's very good. I love using him. I think that's a problem, and that's going to be even more of a problem when we get like, I don't know, Dokkan Fest. I don't know, a super class unit that like badly needs a Dokkan Fest, like God Vegeta from the Broly movie, okay? God Vegeta would like does the spin and transforms from Super Saiyan to God. And let's say he came out in 2026. So he's like shitting completely on God Goku, it's not even close. And that Vegeta wants orbs. And maybe his banner units wants orbs too. So you have in a situation when this guy, maybe God Goku will be a floater, and you don't have the orbs for him because he's floating, and then he sucks. Because he only has medium chance to dodge. Like, free orbs are needed. Without free orbs, you're not using it. So you need free orbs. But the problem can be even like if we get more pure Saiyans extreme class. If we get, I don't know, what other categories? Transformation boost, or miraculous awakening, or accelerated battle, exploding rage. If all of these categories get top tier extreme class units, it's a problem for God Goku, because he needs 6 super class. You can run only 1 extreme class unit. If LR Tech Broly gets an easy A and he's like top 5 units in the game, let's just say, and then we have another, I don't know, perfect Cell, which is like amazing, incredible, and we have an LR Kid Buu, whatever. All these teams, legendary existence, Kid Buu will be in. Accelerated battle, Kid Buu will be on it. Kamehameha, probably. Cell will be on Kamehameha. Transformation boost, Broly will be here. Pure Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, like Exploding Rage. All these teams can get extreme class units, which will hurt God Goku. Because without this intro, his attack is very low at the start, and it's very difficult to get orbs, especially on turn 1. So God Goku is very good, but I can't see him aging because he's restricted to a specific class of teams, and he wants orbs that he doesn't always create. So that's my opinion on him. At the moment, he doesn't have this flaw. At the moment, if you're running the team with like the AGL Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku, that easy A on JP, and physical path to power Kid Goku, you're golden. Perfect, amazing. He's is going insane. If you have even the Tech God Goku, perfect. But I can see him aging. After this, I want to talk about two specific things, and then I will finish the analysis. One, now I've seen on Twitter, on Reddit, on Discord, on YouTube, I've seen this discussion everywhere. How you should build God Goku: dodge, additional, or crit. Now I will give my opinion like subjectively, like I'm not Dokkan master or something. I will just give my opinion based upon using him, and I will say it's different from my opinion from the first time I read his details. So using him changed my opinion. When I read his details at first, I was like, okay, if I will get 79% God Goku, I will give like full additional and the rest dodge. Who cares about the crit? Completely. After using him, I cannot show it because my game doesn't load. I have very poor connection at the moment, but after using him 55% for a couple of days, and then I got my first dupe, I builded him 11 additional, 10 crit, 3 dodge, because his damage is very low and you have him on rotation, so you have double super, like you get these two, which yeah, it's cool, but he's doing like 5 million attack stats. Then you get the one turn magical when you have like this, and you have this, the attack 100% on super, and you have support, and he's doing like 8.7, 8.9 and 9.1 million, and you're like, oh shit, he's doing damage. Then the turn later he's doing 4 million. That's at least my experience. His damage is not impressive at all, but if he crits, he's doing damage. So while I think stacking is very important, additional is very important because he gets defense for the tanking if he doesn't dodge. He gets attack for the active skill, and for the Super Saiyan Goku to give him his critical hit even more power. It's very important to give him additional, and the dodge can always be useful because maybe you cannot get 6 orbs and you have a little bit more dodge from the hidden potential, but even if you get 6, better 61% than 60, right? I think even if crit is not the, I would say, best choice, giving him just a bit of crit can be helpful. So if I get the second dupe of God Goku someday, I will probably give him the gold skill orb of defense and dodge, because I would like to bump his raw defense up, and I will probably give him all the rest to additional. So 10 crit it's fine, I'm okay with it. 10 crit, maybe you can bump it to 11 with some bronze skill orb. I think at the moment I have the silver 1 crit, I can bump that, but I will give him again a bit of dodge, so 7 dodge will be with the 4 from the skill orb, the gold one, then all the rest to additional, and bump the crit to like 12, 13, 14, depends on the silver. That's probably the build I will do, because I need him to crit at least, like, I don't know, if I have him on 3 turns, at least 2 super attacks he has to crit, because otherwise, yeah, he's on rotation, yeah, he's attacking and getting orbs and he's dodging, amazing, but he's not doing damage. And the thing is, I can compare this to like Tech Ultimate 1. I can do the example with him. You can say, then why you like running Tech Ultimate 1, which is on rotation and it's not doing damage and it's just defending? Because Tech Ultimate 1 defending, it's guaranteed. It's guaranteed guarding. It's not with 6 orbs. It's guaranteed guarding. You have him turn 1, orange Piccolo is in slot 1, he's guarding with his intro, is untouchable. Tech Gohan stacks. Turn 3, you have again the same rotation, orange Piccolo, Tech Ultimate Gohan, Gohan stacks again, maybe he gets some additional super. By turn 5, he's untouchable. You put him in slot 1 and then he's tanking. And it's not with 6 orbs, and it's not he better attacking, or maybe he can get some damage because he's stacking defense. So that's the difference. If a unit is doing one thing, I want it to be guaranteed. If I have a defensive unit, I want Tech God Goku, 77% damage reduction. I don't want to think maybe it's going to take damage. I want that defensive unit to not take damage, period. If I have my offensive unit, I like guaranteed additional super, guaranteed crits, super effective against all types, something like that. I don't want chance, unless it's very high. And God Goku, while he can do damage, and he can defend really well, it's can, not he's doing. So that's my opinion. I want crit, not completely, but I want him to crit, because otherwise it's not influencing the fight enough to justify me giving him 6 key spheres that he doesn't create every single turn. That's just how I feel about using him and what I feel about him. Again, it's very good, but I'm not here to say, okay, it's very good, end of the story. It's a complete analysis and overview, so I'm doing a complete analysis and overview. It's that simple. So I think this is the end of the analysis. I will say that I wasn't maybe a bit too harsh on him. I'm not really sure. I just don't want to be like, okay, it's perfect, amazing, incredible, stupendous. Like, yeah, it's very good. I love him, and I'm pretty happy to have him. But I want to get the analysis with my honest opinion and talk about the unit. So I hope I was clear enough. I like doing like I can separate the passive skill in literally a paragraph of what they do. So here we have the intro, here we have the start of turn attack and defense, here we have what he gets when attacking. It's like all, it should be pretty easy to read, and I think this is better than like what Dokkan does from new players, which is like they read something like this and they're like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is insane, I cannot understand, because they put it like this, which for me it's fine. Like, I like it more like this, I prefer it. But for some new player, he reads all of this and he's like, okay, what the fuck is this? So this can be a bit complicated. But if you do like this, then you separate them, you can just, I feel, pretty much understand what the unit does if you read it just a bit slowly and just try to really understand what the unit does. And just what I want to do with this. It's just for, I would say, new players. If you want to maybe understand what the unit does a bit better, and for normal players, just to listen to an analysis, opinions, and I think a fair judgment of the unit. So let me know what you guys think. And again, I know I'm pretty late, but I prefer being like this because I would not have like the same opinion if I did this day one. Like, I pull him, I use him 3 times, and then I record this, it would be different. I would be way more positive about him, but then I will be here now thinking, damn, if I did this video now, I will say more things about him. So I'm pretty happy with this. But I will try from the next time a new Dokkan Fest unit came out, or a new LR, it depends what we have now, to do it like at least within a week after the unit drops. And we are now 6 days I think it's a bit late. I will prefer 5 for defense. So let me know what you guys think, and I see you guys the next time. Bye.